Okay, is that on? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, so got this in the mail. Was it yesterday or the day before? It's the Samurai Jack figure by Mezco. I wasn't gonna open it up because I'm typically pretty slow to get things opened up, um, let alone record anything. But I've been seeing some kind of mixed reviews. I mean, just by looking at a few things, some people say this thing kind of sucks. Some people say this thing's pretty good. I don't know, but I ordered it a while ago, and I was looking forward to it at the time. Obviously, these days I'm a bit too busy to open boxes, but I think we should get out of it just for the nostalgia's sake. Um, Also, quick tangent. My father recently, we were just kind of chatting, and he said to me something unexpected. He was like, "Oh, I should watch that show Primal on HBO." And I was like, "My dad's watching Primal? That seems kind of unexpected." And it's very unexpected my dad ever recommends me a show. Like, there are very few things my dad likes enough where he's like, well, he'll go out of his way to be like, "Yeah, you should watch that." Also by Mr. Gendy Tartanovsky, or however you say his name. So I thought this is a pretty appropriate time. Have a very quick look at the box. It's got Cartoon Network kind of in the corner, but not really. That's kind of clever. It's got a coup in the background. I do like this box art. No way Mezco had this drawn up. This is probably just a screenshot from a show or promotional, whatever it is. On the side there, just got Jack. Here's the back with everything in there. I feel like not all Mezcos do that, right? Not all Mezco boxes do that where they show you what's inside of the box. Like I've got this Gomez over here. Also, I haven't opened this one up yet, but it doesn't show you what's on the box. Then again, this box feels kind of thick, so maybe there's a box inside this box. Anyways, that's a very stupid tangent. And I'm making a lot of noise in the background here, so honestly, a bit of a waste of tangent. Right, so yeah, here's everything it comes with. 5 heads, got a little hat, 2 different hairstyles, no, 3 different hairstyles. One with a swoosh, a blindfold, hands, stand, bow and arrow, sword, and the swirly time portal. Alright, I'm gonna get him out of there and let you guys know. Okay, here he is with everything out of the box. I mean, so far I think it looks pretty good. So we got the portal effect, the stand for the portal, little bow and arrow. Actually, it has a little bit of give to it, so I feel like you could shoot the arrows. Some other Mezco figures I've seen, you can shoot the arrow and it goes pretty far. Sword, katana sheath, hands. He's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 plus 2 on him, so that's 11. That's 2 fist hands. 4 head sculpts and hairpiece, hat, and whatever's on him. And of course, the little blindfold. Let's have a look at the figure first. So the figure is, I'll put off the side and measure him. Looks to be to the top of his little bun of hair, about 6.5 inches. So not bad height. And Mezco cloth goods, always very nice. Looking pretty good. Nice and white. Really does look right out of the show. I love the angular face he has. I think it looks really good. So you guys already see that it has 2 different hair sculpts. One where the hair is more sort of loose and he has a bit of fringe in the front. The way that it's done, like, it's pretty seamless. You couldn't even tell that this is a separate bit of hair, right? It's pretty seamless, and it works well with the shadows and the facing. Look at that. It's not loose or anything, fits on very nice and tight, so that's good. And yeah, so the figure looks good. Really looks like it came out of the TV show. I quite like that. Pretty loose robe. I don't imagine it's going to get in the way of articulation too much. I saw some people online say, posing the figure without the robes on. I'm not really going to try that because, getting to them out of their clothes is always sort of a pain. Just like the TV show, it's just got under the Fudoshi wraps under there. Yeah, I do like the belt. The belt's on very nice and tight. I feel like you can get the sword in there pretty... Wait, how am I going to get the sword in there? Okay, that looks good actually. That was pretty good. I do like how that looks. A little tight in there though. And oh wait. Oh, it's Velcro. Oh. Okay, never mind actually. That's pretty good. I like that. Okay, that makes getting the robot on and off way easier. Um, oh, I guess we can have a proper look at the articulation now. Said, I'm not going to take the clothes off. That's too much work. No, I am going to take the clothes off. Okay, wait, this is good, actually. This is good. All right, so we can get a really proper look at the body here. It's a pretty thin body. Feels like a unique sculpt. I mean, obviously, I don't take the clothes off a lot on Mezco figures, but this feels like a unique sculpt. So I do like that. Uh, hmm. Immediate first thing I notice is he doesn't have a neck. The head's on a joint, but the neck itself is and torso is all one piece, so it doesn't like move. I feel like that could be annoying. Whatever. So let's do articulation now. Okay, so head looks that way, looks that way. Cannot look up and down at all. That's barely anything. Side to side is good, but he has no neck. So, Mezco, what are we supposed to do here? Okay, arms go about that much. That's pretty good. All the way around, of course. It's got sort of a butterfly. Does that come out? No, it doesn't really. Okay, it goes back pretty good, actually. Yeah, it goes back a lot. How much does it go forward? Not that much, because it just bumps against the pec here, so I don't know what they're doing there. Elbows look good. Yeah, that's like more than 90 degrees. That's fine. It's a double jointed elbow. Looks good. Is there a bicep swivel? Yes, there is. A little tight there. Wrists are the same. Wrists are the same. How's the waist articulation? How's the waist articulation? Forward, not much to be honest. That's not a lot. Like I'm really trying here. Back, also not much to be honest. So that's not good. Is there any side to side? Sorry, cat was making noise. Is there any side to side? Okay, not much side to side either. A little bit. How are the legs? Can it go? Wait, what? It feels tight, so I don't want to break it, but okay, there we go. That's not 90, but that's all right. And no, it does not kick back because the butt gets in the way. It's got a thigh. There's a cut there, so I think there's a thigh swivel. Yeah, there is. Okay, so that's not bad. Actually, that's not very good at all. I guess if you combine it with the waist, it gets out, so that's fine. See down knee, double joints. Doesn't quite kick himself in the butt, but that's fine. And the boots. How's the feet move? Okay, well turns. Any pivot? Not much pivot actually. Huh. Not gonna lie, a little disappointed with the articulation so far. I mean, I'm sure you can get it to work, but that just feels pretty limited. Not really a fan of that. All right, let me put the row back on, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, got the row back on. Yeah, I don't know. Pretty disappointed in that articulation. I think you can get it to work. I'm sure people way better than me are gonna be able to do it, but it just feels kind of limited. I don't know. Maybe when I try playing around with him, we'll see better. All right. So again, it does look pretty good. It looks like out of the show. I'm just worried about like getting it into some poses with the sword and stuff. You know, again, honestly, I think the neck is what pisses me off the most. There's no neck joint. Like what are we supposed to do here? Like, yeah, I guess it would look kind of weird, ugly to have a cut there, but it's a toy. I expect it to have a. Like, I'm not gonna be mad that, oh yeah, there's a cut there because of the neck. Yeah, that's how that works. Like, I'm not mad he has a cut back here. I don't know. I guess let's look at the other heads. Let's see what we got. So we've got this kind of relaxed. He's about to focus before a slash, or he's meditative. Like that. Got a smirk on him. That looks pretty good. They all have kind of a not like a shiny look, but they have like a matte, like it catches the light well, but I don't think it's not like shiny and reflective. You know what I mean? There's a more angry face. He's looking off to the side there. He's looking off to his left there. And there's a yelling face that has a bunch of cuts and stuff on it. And I think that looks pretty good actually. Okay, come on, focus. I gotta figure out the camera sweet spot here. Yeah, it's got the cuts on there. I think it all looks good. Here's one of the hair pieces that has like the some frayed, like, you know, you have your hair tied back, but a few get loose. So here, let's put that on this one here, so you can see how that looks. It's pretty easy how it works. Just like they just pop on there. It's not too difficult. So that looks pretty good. Then he has this one hair where, like, you know, the wraps comes really down, and he's got this thing in a really tight bun. Cause look how much hair he has the minute it pops out of the bun. He got that really tightly in there. And same thing, you just put the head in, and you know, I think that looks pretty good. Look, it looks really good. It's got a little hat. Oh, you got the hairpiece off for the hat to fit on. Or do you? No, it's not molded, so you definitely got to take the hair off for the hat to fit. Oh, I guess let me put the blindfold on. How does that work? Okay, so that's where the nose is. Okay, and can the hair go on over that, or huh? Can I put the hair on over that? Wait, how does that work? If I can't put the hair on over the blindfold, that's too tight for the hair to fit on there with it, so... Wait, how does that work? Does it go with the hat? That doesn't make any sense. Wait, how do I... Okay, come on, you can do this. Okay, maybe it does go on over. Try this again. No, that doesn't work. Wait, how do you get the blindfold on with the hair bit? I don't get it. It doesn't. All right, I'm not gonna try and force that. I don't want to break nothing. All right. Let's have a look at. Did I already show the sword? I think I did, but let's have a close-up look at the sword. So I think the sword looks good. It's obviously not a very crazy design. It's very simple art style. Okay, well, it's not a simple art style, but it's not a super, you know, detailed sword. You know, just straight katana, or actually, it's not curved, so it might not even be katana. It might be some other thing. And it fits in the sheath, so I'll get that in there. Yeah, Mezco. Oh, a little snap there as well. Mezco does figures and sword accessories and weapon accessories good, so you know, I don't know why I'd expect anything different. I guess talk about the boots. I do like how the boots look, though I feel like these should be like longer, like these flanges on the bottom. Give them a little bit of height. Oh, I do like that he has the holes in the bottom there for his first stand or something, or for him to stand on top of that stand. I'm not showing the stand because obviously the Mezco stands are all exactly the same except for the design. Alright, I'm going to see if I can get him into some poses, and I'll get right back to you guys. Okay, I tried to get him into this pose that you see... Bring that closer. That you see on the box. Didn't do a very good job, but I guess you can get him in the poses. I don't know, I just feel like this neck is really pissing me off. I mean, I guess it works, but... Like, okay, look right here. Look at this. Mezco, don't lie to me. Who can get him into... Focus, please, camera. Like, who can get him into this pose? He does not look down that much. You got to do some tricks with the angles and get him to, like that. You can't do that pose, Mezco. Don't lie to me. All right, let's see if we can do this pose right here. All right, so get that out of there. Put the sword in the other hand. Okay. Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention the rope. Comes off really easy. It's very nice. It has a wire. Most Mezco things do. It has a wire going down the front here and the front here, so you can pose that how you need to pose it. Okay, and get that there. No, tuck that in, and embed in the light too much. Okay. Yeah, okay, so you can do it, but I don't know. Hmm, I don't know, boys and girls. Overall, not bad. I just don't really like the lack of neck joint here. I think, and the sort of limiting of the chest here, I think, is really torso articulation is really getting at me. Besides that, I do like it, but those two things alone, I think, are just very, very limiting factors. Like, this guy is meant to be a samurai, but also he's a ninja. Like, he's a master of all. He's a master of all martial arts from the era that he's from. He should be able to get into some crazy poses here, right? The show is very dynamic. The show creates these super dynamic fight scenes, and he should be able to do that. I suppose I should do some size comparisons. Pause. Okay, here he is with some Mezco figures. There's a Mezco Gomez, the Casino Roller Gomez, whatever it's called. There is next to an original Pink Skull guy. Yeah, so you can see he is a tad shorter than them. See that? I don't even think I have this Gomez standing all the way up. So those are two pretty common Mezco figures, just to give you guys comparison. Standard Gomez, and then the Pink Skull guys, obviously also on the standard Mezco body. Here's another Mezco. Here he is next to, I forget the name of this Conan, but one of the Conan figures. Let me get him. Cape's in the way there. Oops. Come on. I take back what I said. If he had the longer feet, the longer flanges for the wooden sandals, that maybe would make him more difficult to stand up. That'd be too boxy. Stand up straight. Stand up. There we go. Yeah, they're about the same size, I think. No, I've got Conan standing up perfectly straight here. He's like out of the box, standing up straight. So yeah. So I guess Jack's a tad taller than Conan over here. What else do I have nearby? Oh, here's a Marvel Legends figure. It's on a female body, so if you want to see that. This is, what's her name? Tigra or Tigress or whatever her name is. I don't even remember, but here she is next to him. She's a little bit shorter. Standard female Marvel Legends body. Isn't this the base of all female Marvel Legends bodies? I think. All right. Yeah. So final thoughts. It's not bad, but I think it's just a bit limited. The neck and the chest torso articulation are too limiting of factors for me.